What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dyllan and welcome back to another Destiny and Destiny 2 video. Today we're going to be talking about Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 and comparing the movement systems in both of the games. Now, if Destiny 2 is your first time ever being introduced to the Destiny universe, basically before that obviously we had Destiny 1, and the movement in Destiny 1 was a hell of a lot faster. You could move around the map and jump a lot higher. There's a thing called Titan skating, Warlocks had bunny hop skating, and Hunters, pretty much you just put Bones of Veo on and spammed your double jump with increased control, and it was insane. You know, movement in Destiny 1 was by far one of the best aspects of the game, at least in my opinion. It was one of the things that I really did enjoy. So what I've done is I've basically queued 4 bits of gameplay. The first one that you're seeing right now is the Titan on Destiny 2, and then the next bit of gameplay will be Titan on Destiny 1. And then we're going to jump to the Titan, no sorry, not the Titan, the Warlock on Destiny 2, and then the Warlock back on Destiny 1. And you're going to compare and see the movements on both of the characters and different things. I was going to do the Hunter as well, but obviously I don't have a Hunter leveled up on Destiny 1 anymore because I deleted all my characters way back. So I could only do the Warlock and the Titan, but just from these two characters, there's such a huge change in movement speed. Especially, you'll notice it like immensely on the Titan. Like, Titan skating in Destiny 1 was insane. At times, you could actually go faster than people on a Sparrow. Now that may sound ridiculous, and you might not be able to believe that, but it's true. You could actually go faster than people on a Sparrow. The main thing, like I said, that I miss about the movement so much is just the skill gap that was, I suppose you could say, involved with it. You could always tell, like, especially if you went into Crucible, for example, right? You've got, say, 2 Warlocks stood in front of you, for example. Now, the person who maybe doesn't play the game as much, doesn't really, you know, just chills out, plays a couple of games here and there, maybe they don't know how to Warlock bunny hop skate. Okay, so they're just running in a straight line, they're running on the floor, don't really know what they're doing, you know what I mean, just playing the game. But the more experienced player, the person who's sort of perfected the movement, knows how to Warlock bunny hop skate, you know, you can just tell right off the get-go in the match. Like, that's the thing that used to make me laugh, is you could always tell who the more advanced players were just by looking at their movement. In Destiny 2, you don't really get that. You know, everyone is just sort of the same. Everyone just blends in with each other. Everyone's just sprinting around, not really doing anything. And that's the thing I miss, is just being able to instantly tell who the better players are. Now, granted, being good at movement doesn't exactly make you the best player in the game in terms of gun skill, but you know, it gives you a rough idea of, you know, how much attention they pay, you know, to the game, you know what I mean, in terms of mechanics and just being able to outmaneuver someone. I mean, I was gonna show the Twilight Garrison on the Destiny 1 Titan as well, but I'm only like level 23 on my Titan, so I needed to be level 40 to be able to equip it, so unfortunately I couldn't show you that. But there were exotics in the game as well that added different tiers of movements to the already quite, I wouldn't say complex movement, it was actually pretty simple, just spamming your jump button, but you know, you had exotics that helped the movement even more. For example, Twilight Garrison, instead of having to sort of charge up your shoulder charge or just run in a straight line spamming your jump button, you could actually just jump, double tap your crouch button, and that would thrust you forward, and that would instantly put you at maximum momentum, and then you could just Titan skate forward, you know, at full speed. And that's why I always used Twilight Garrison on my Titan back in D1, because it was just insane. You could make so many good plays with it. Like, one of the best ones that I can remember that I did was I was going to Heavy, I've forgotten the map now, but it was with like the big bridge in the middle of the map on Destiny 1. It was a Heavy on one side, but the enemies actually ended up picking it up beforehand. I was skating towards them, and I knew one of them had a rocket launcher. He had the Truth, and what I did was, because I knew he was going to shoot a rocket, I jumped and then thrusted to the side and skated away, and then obviously the rocket missed and went past me. Now, if that was in Destiny 2, probably, you know, you wouldn't even be able to do that. The rocket would just hit you and then you'd die and you'd blow up, and that's it, it's over. So movement in general, it does add quite a lot of skill gap to the game. and it just makes it feel more fun. Like the game, the Destiny 1 was so much fast paced. Like, it was just, I can't explain it. If you've ever played Destiny 1, you know exactly where I'm coming from with this. You know, the movement was definitely one of the best parts of Destiny 1. It was so unique at the time, it was so fast paced. And this is in its final form. Like, this is after all of the nerfs, all of like the, you know, everything getting hit and reduced down. This is in its final form in Destiny 1 as well. It was a lot faster in year 1 in terms of, you know, being able to blink more, being able to shade step more. Yeah, everything was a lot faster. I know it's maybe kind of a pointless video, but I did want to make it just to sort of, you know, just sort of remind people that Destiny 1 definitely, in my opinion, did have the better movement system. Anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for the video. I know it's a little bit of a rant, but anyway, thanks so much for watching. Peace.